didn't fuck it up.
You didn't, Michael.
I'm so proud of you.
Holy shit. Good
When I found out I
job.
was getting paid, I realized I need to put the work in.
That's your motivation. You're getting paid now. You're not doing this for free. You're not doing this for the exposure. I was gonna pay you an exposure, Michael.
If I was doing a Twitch stream for the exposure, it better be. I don't think you can expose things on Twitch. Actually, I think
there is a rule very specifically against feet. But hi, everybody. Welcome to One Loose String.
What? Hold on, no, we can't walk past that. Hold on, why? What? No, I didn't need that information in my life, Jason.
Why?
Yeah, no, there's a couple things you can't do, and feet is one of them. But hi, welcome to One Loose String, everybody, the only show about Dungeons and Dragons on the internet, hosted by 3 cis heterosexual white dudes. I'm Jason.
I'm disgusted.
And I'm Pepper.
One day we'll add diversity.
Well,
Pepper.
I mean, probably. Hopefully.
Eventually. Hopefully.
no one else wants to be on our D&D podcast.
No, not really.
That's true.
It's a weird thing. Sometimes, for some reason, people don't want to be on D&D
People don't want to talk to us.
It's not that we're insufferable. All right,
But-
so Jason,
Yes. Do y'all need a refresher? I know it's been a minute since we've recorded.
it's been a hot second.
Yeah. Everybody remember the items they bought last time?
So, I bought. Did I buy
That
the
Pepper is
bag?
giving me the look of, I have absolutely no fucking idea what I'm doing.
Wait, no.
I think I bought the bag.
The
Yeah, I
universal
bought a
tool.
bag of cats.
Yes, Michael has the bag of cats. Pepper bought the all-purpose tool.
Yes.
It purrs gently when I stroke it, and I didn't
Yes.
realize that when buying it. And shaking
Disgusting.
shaking it makes it yowl and screech. Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus.
There is a cat
don't shake
in
it.
the bag.
Please
But
don't shake it.
last time they got their mission from a newly met member of the CIE, Osric Ruisel, who is sending them to the Carnival of Errant Souls in order to find a missing Earth Genasi that works for the CIE named Sorrenta. So,
Shit.
is there anything you would like to do before you head out on your mission?
Call bullshit on this whole mission.
I've forgotten, is Sorrenta male or female?
It's a she.
Okay, so I just wanted to make sure we knew what we were looking for. Okay. So we're going to a
Female.
carnival?
Yes.
There's going to be absolutely
Clowns,
No.
there is going to be
Aw.
cotton candy, there is going to be carnival attractions, there will be funnel cake.
I went to a Renaissance fair recently. They had a whip guy that's on TikTok.
Oh, they had that guy?
Yeah, he was a lot of fun.
Oh.
Jacques the Whipper. Shout out to him on our teeny tiny little thing. He was
Yeah.
a lot of fun. He was a great showman. Best performer they had there. So
You head to the normal CIE portal area. Osric is there waiting for you in his,
Okay.
collapsible plate armor. It's basically just a vest right now.
Nice. That's cool.
he's got a vest that's just shiny.
Yeah. But if he just, flicks his arms out, it's suddenly full plate armor.
That's right. He's a little Iron Man.
He's a little Iron Man. Alright.
The little Iron Man that could.
So, you're gonna head into the portal. You remember your objectives? You know what you're here to do besides the rescue mission?
We...
Oh,
I wrote them down. Fuck.
kill
fuck,
things.
fuck.
We're killing
all
them.
right. Attic, I know that's your whole thing, but try and be discreet.
So there's. So while he's trying to explain this, Eric is just half paying attention as he pets this leather bag that's hanging on his waist.
It's just purring.
Yeah.
It's
No,
gently
I got
purring.
I got it. Find Sorrenta, find the soul contracts, which are in the upper right building, and find civilians and free them.
Correct. All right.
Aha!
So,
Look at me!
good job, Pepper. You did a thing.
And I'm not
You
even
look
the
back
silver
at your
one.
notes. Something no one who's ever played D&D has ever done.
Michael, it's our notes. They're shared.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It might
Which
be
is why I
Michael's
was
notes, not
counting
Pepper's.
myself in the I didn't look at them.
Alright, so, step on through, and, enjoy the carnival.
Fuck this.
Does your character have a fear of clowns as well, or is it just you?
No, he does.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Alright, so we're going through?
For easy role-playing.
As you step through the magical portal, boom, rainbows as you are sucked into this distant void, and suddenly you are placed probably about 100 feet away from the carnival. You can hear the sounds of people screaming and having a good time, music playing in the background. You see, towering above everything else is a huge big top in the center of the carnival. And a large wooden sign with a small little kind of like ticketing stand in front of it. People are coming in, like people are passing you by as they're heading to the carnival for the day. It's a pretty packed day. There's a decent sized line waiting for it.
Do we need to buy tickets? Wait. Shit. I turn around to the portal. I'm like, do we need to... Fuck.
The portal's gone.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose
Eric?
we just kind of go ahead and I just start walking.
Eric, can I level with you?
Oh, yes. What? Yes.
I hate carnivals.
Is it the food?
Doesn't help.
Is it the screaming?
As
Does it
like
remind you
you
of bad
hear
memories?
someone scream as like a roller coaster goes back down a giant drop.
Doesn't help.
Would you like
Also,
the bag?
wait,
And
this
I
place
just
has
hold the
roller
bag
coasters?
up?
Yes, there's one roller coaster here.
Is it
It's
a
made
wooden
of
roller coaster?
very rickety wood.
Oh god.
Oh, boy.
Oh my god.
Someone's gonna die.
Eric offers
You must
me
be
the
at
bag of cat.
least halfling height to ride it.
That's racist.
You're terrible.
Yeah, I'm aware. But the line's moving fairly quickly as you as you get in line and start moving forward. Both of you roll me perception checks.
Oh no. Oh
This shit
no.
already. That's a 3.
Okay.
Mine is a 10.
Eric, you notice that nobody seems to be paying gold as they go through. They just step in up, talk to whoever's the person in the stand. You don't really get a good sight of them, but they're just walking in after a quick conversation. No money has been exchanged in hands.
Oh god, we have to pay our soul to get in.
Do either of you understand Infernal?
Oh, Jesus.
Wait, we have our headbands.
It's reading.
I at least have the circlet. Oh fuck.
It's what?
It's reading.
It's reading.
Oh.
Shit. I speak Draconic. Oh, because I wanted to talk with your stupid dragon. Ah, damn it. Ah, damn it.
No. I speak deep speech.
Okay, I don't speak Infernal.
Okay, so neither of you understand what is written on the wooden sign as you pass towards the gate.
Real quick. Is there like a fence around this place?
Yes.
Or
It's like a small fence, but it's like it was a hastily built fence to be like, all right, this is the area of the carnival to keep people coming in and out from coming in and out like as they please.
I'm gonna like lean over to him and I'm gonna say, so if you're worried about losing your soul, how about we just kind of go over the fence? It's shorter than I am.
Don't you think the carnival people will be mad?
I thought carnival people were supposed to always be happy. Aren't they always smiling? They live in a place of fun and joy.
I assume that's to cover a deep, terrible darkness in their soul, Eric. Because they're a fucking carny.
You hear someone like 6 spaces behind you. Hey, move up, come on! And you notice that there's like a large gap between y'all and the next person in line. Like y'all are
just go in normally. Ugh. If they try to take my soul, I'm stabbing him, and I just walk forward.
Okay. It's a couple more, it's like another 2 or 3 minutes before you get up, and you see sitting in the booth is a halfling dressed in like, kind of, I want to say barbershop quartet-esque style, like a nice red shirt, decent pants, and like a small hat on his head.
Orville Redenbacher, is that you?
All right. Hi, folks. You two for his mission?
Yes, Mr.
Yes.
Orville.
Yeah. All right. And you see as he like just takes a piece of chalk and scratches on the chalkboard. You can see that there's about 400 people who have come in today.
I'm not counting all those numbers. It's a big one.
It is a very big one. And about 150 have left for the day. He's just keeping track of who's coming in and who's leaving.
Oh.
So, any questions before you head on inside, eh?
What's your... Nope, go ahead.
Do we have to pay?
No. It's open. It's open to the public. We want people to have a good time here.
Okay. Sure.
You don't seem like you're into the whole fun thing, buddy. Do you have any problems? Is there something we can do for you? You want cotton candy?
Well, that's a little presumptuous.
He pulls out a thing of cotton candy and offers it to you.
I begrudgingly accept.
It's blueberry flavored.
Harumph.
But yeah, if you have any questions, we got a couple things in here. We've got a hall of mirrors. We've got the big tent, but we're saving the big shop for the show tonight. We've got a couple, freak show, all that jazz.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I see the building that we're supposed to go to? Off in the distance?
It's in the distance, but it's basically you have to go through the hall of mirrors to get into it.
Of course we've got to go through the Hall of Mirrors. Why didn't I know that we were going to go through the Hall of Mirrors? Okay.
God damn it. Okay. All right.
But
so many perception rolls.
Huh?
Nothing. Keep going.
Okay. But as you step in, you see it's decently well packed. There's lines for everything for the freak show. You see, like, kind of right outside the big top is someone basically lion taming a manticore.
Jesus.
Oh.
Jesus.
Oh my.
Jesus.
And it's like the manticore is on its hind legs, just rolling on a barrel and spinning. You see people coming to and from, and Eric, as you're walking in, you're getting glaring looks at you.
I'm gonna roll insight real quick.
Okay.
To see if I can figure out why. That's an 18.
They don't like that you're made of rocks.
Is this a racist thing, or is this more I look like I should be in the freak show and I'm not in the freak show?
A bit of both.
Oh. Okay.
You see 2 people coming towards you, and they spit at your feet.
Will.
Am I...
Damn.
Do I notice this?
Yes.
I'm going to lean
I...
forward and spit at their feet, assuming it's like a friendship thing in like a greeting.
They look at you in disgust and just immediately turn away.
So, as they turn away, can I use my invisible mage hand to basically trip them up?
Yeah.
Fuck them. No. I already hate carny people.
Yeah,
This
well,
is
no,
awful.
that's not Carney people. That's people from like the town just south of here.
These are people at the carnival.
Yeah, these are people who would choose to go to a carnival. Yeah. My point still stands.
But they trip up and they stare at you, and you just, which of you has better perception?
Oh,
My passive
it's him.
perception is 10.
Okay,
Mine's
Eric,
9.
you hear one of the people mutter under their breath, "Fucking devilkin," and just walk away.
Devilkin. Ooh.
Did he call you Devilkin?
I think so. It was either me or you, and they seemed very focused on me.
That's just factually incorrect, you fucking hick.
As they just walk away. But you see that, like, everyone's eyes are on you, Eric. Because they don't like, for lack of a better way to phrase it, your kind. Or at least what they think your kind is.
So they think I'm like maybe. You know what? Why don't I'm gonna walk over to one of the people who is glaring at me. I'm gonna walk over, and I'm gonna walk over. Who am I walking over to? Give me one person who's upset with me.
You see a tiefling, kind of like pale purplish skin.
And if this person tries to call you Devilkin, I swear to God, this whole ass backwards town.
No, this person's like glaring at you, but they don't seem angry at you. Just like maybe a little unwelcoming.
So, I'm going to walk over, smiling as big as I can, and I'm going to say, "Hello, I am Eric Steelguard and his steed." Centuries ago, and I go through the entire thing. Egog the Defiler, my pop-up.
Their
My
eyes just kind
goal
of glaze
is
over once you're like 3 lines into your speech, waiting for you to finish.
my goal is clear. Why do you not like me?
It's nothing against you. The town really isn't trusting of the Earth Genasi and any like rocky-born people. The carnival came in, captured one, and are putting it on display as part of the freak show later tonight. Big event. Everyone's gathering for it.
And the townspeople are cool with this whole abduction of a person thing.
They were here, they were asking about the devils and things, saying they were looking for them. It really raised red flags, so they were fine with them coming in and being captured for the protection of the town. I don't really know about it. I'm not certain myself. You know, the whole... He points at his horns. That whole thing. But...
You should be outraged by this.
They were odd.
Just saying.
We haven't seen any of their kind before.
The Genasi?
Not... Yes, those... We've heard about them in stories, but we've never seen them.
So, these people are more willing to be scared of someone who looks like they're made of rocks than... And pardon me for this, and I just point at their horns.
I mean, when you put it like that, yes. But...
What the fuck?
I'm a blacksmith. They trust me. They know me as a member of their community. It's...
Okay. So they're just in a freak show? Yeah?
They're at a freak show. Supposedly they're... tonight at, like... Probably right at Moon High.
Oh... I like Moon High. Okay.
It's a great whiskey brand.
You know what? Thank you for the information. We'll be sure to go see it. You have a wonderful day. And I spit at their feet and I turn around and walk away.
Oh, that's not a great... Okay. Yeah.
I just look at the person and I just shrug.
Irvin, as you're walking away, you see, a person garbed in, like, a pure, solid red jester outfit with white face paint and, like, a red painted-on grin on their face, come up to you.
Are they talking about how we live in a society?
No. I actually am using something from one of the monster books for this description.
Oh no. Oh no. It's a monster.
Great, I need to find someone to kill in real life for making this. Okay.
Blame the designers at Magic the Gathering. That should spoil you for what this is.
Oh, fuck you. Alright.
And he pulls out a single balloon and starts tying it for you. And when he's done, it is basically, it looks like a dragon standing on its hind legs. And he hands it to you. For you, everyone gets a prize if they bring it to the proprietor.
And I'm just gonna, it's just gonna float over to me?
Yes.
Who's the proprietor?
If you wish to meet him, you must go through the Hall of Mirrors.
God damn it.
Ooh.
And then another one comes up to you, basically the same, a little slightly different red, and offers you the same balloon. Basically the exact same spiel.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. I will go to the property man.
Is there anywhere else you would like to explore, or are y'all gonna just head straight for the Hall of Mirrors?
So,
I'm just gonna absentmindedly be making my dragon fight his dragon. Floating in the air.
Yeah, exactly like that. Exactly like that.
Yes.
Now,
Prop comedy.
I'm gonna lean over to Irvin, and I'm gonna say, I think it's pretty obvious what we need to do.
I can't wait to hear this.
I need to be captured, tortured, and put into the freak show.
That's a horrific idea, but not a bad one.
I think
Do you
it's
wanna
fairly.
do that?
Well, sure, but let's get lunch first.
Which of you wants to look for a restaurant?
Oh, piss. I'll look for a restaurant.
Roll me a d4.
There's 4 places you can eat. One of them has salmonella.
2.
You see, a place, again, the sign is written in Infernal.
Here, I'm just looking around for a restaurant.
You see a place that looks like it's offering, giant meat kebabs.
I just look at Eric and I go, turkey leg on a stick?
Sure, why not?
Yeah. You walk over and manning the counter is, what looks to be a human, similar kind of outfit, same color as the two who gave you the balloons. But they're missing the white face paint. They're not wearing any, head coverings. It's just, they're wearing a uniform.
Yeah.
Hi,
okay.
welcome. Can I get you? We have all kinds of meats from the world over. What can we do for you?
Owl bear?
All right. How much and what part?
I'll take.
Owlbear claws are delicious.
You dumbass.
They're Jesus, tap dancing. Sure. 3 owlbear claws.
He pulls
I
out
look at Eric and I'm like,
a
you might need
whole
to.
ass it's been cleaned off of the what do owlbears have? Do they have feathers or fur?
I think
They have feathers.
They have feathers. Okay, it's been plucked of feathers and it's 5 chicken legs, all combined together into one massive thing, and you just pull apart each of the toes to get one of the chunks off. And he just places 3 huge things that are about yay tall in front of you.
Maybe just 2. Maybe just 2. We didn't
He
realize
pulls
how
one
big
down
they
and
were.
throws it back into the deep fryer.
Ooh,
Back into. Oh, Jesus.
that's going to be overcooked.
We have the double fried version. Some people like it, but this is just the single fried.
Okay. Sounds edible.
How much?
Like 2 silver.
I don't have two
Hey,
silver. I spent all of my money on the cat
you
bag.
fuck, and I spent all of my money. Fuck.
One of you want to try and busk for a second?
Sure.
I wanted to.
I'll say, we seem to be light on change. Excuse me for 1 second while I try and impersonate one of these carnies. And I just walk into the middle of, like, the thoroughfare, and I just put a pouch on the ground in front of me.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna grab 3 ball bearings.
Okay.
One of them, I'm gonna do magical tinkering, and it's gonna sit on the ground in front of the bag, and basically like a holographic message is gonna project from it,
Okay.
and it's gonna say, "Wonderful magical amazement."
All right. Roll me make it a general intelligence check.
Ba-da-ba. That's a 7. But I'm not done.
It pops up, but it kind of fizzles out a little bit. Like, no, wait, hold on. You gotta tinker with it for a little bit longer before it like pops up and you have your full holographic display like circling around you.
Okay. So that's ball bearing number 1.
Okay.
Ball bearings number 2 and 3. I'm going to hold them in my hands, and I'm going to strike them together, and when they strike together, the projection of a great fire is going to appear in front of me.
Make a performance check.
Ah, shit. I'm so terrible at this. I have a -2 to this, Michael.
Okay. I believe in you.
That's a 10.
All right. You got a couple people's attention when you started with like the big projection. And you get 13 copper pieces from people passing by as you start clacking them together. And
That's
like
1
fire
silver.
explodes.
Fuck.
Hold on. Is there any sort of strength contest that would give me money?
Yes. If you go a little further back, there's a small tent for an arm wrestling contest in the back.
Okay. So
I give up on my busking.
I'm going to walk up to it, and I'm gonna take a look. How strong does this dude look?
You see that it's a pretty well built Goliath. He looks decently strong, but if you focus enough, you might be able to take him down.
I'm going to pat myself on the back, and I'm gonna give myself guidance.
Okay.
And I am going to sit. I'm gonna sit down, and I'm gonna offer up my arm.
All right. Wait. Hold on. What are we betting against?
I put down 13 copper.
All right. Payout will be another 13 copper if you win. If not, I get to keep it.
Okay. And it's just, I'm guessing, a straight strength.
Double or
challenge.
nothing.
Just strength against strength.
Okay,
Double
I'm gonna
or
roll
nothing,
my
baby.
strength. So that's gonna be first 12 plus my D4. So that's gonna be a 13.
He rolled a
God
10.
damn it.
Yay!
Thank God.
It's a good Irvin, you're standing there for like a minute and you're watching as Eric is putting up this fight. The other Goliath is starting to sweat. Eric is, I guess, starting to erode a little bit.
I'm getting.
He started to chip.
Yeah.
He started.
Yeah.
He's
crack
buffering.
forms
He's
on my.
buffeting.
Yeah. But eventually Eric wins and like slams the hand into the ground. The guy pulls out 1 silver piece and 3 copper pieces for you. All right.
Okay.
It's yours. Or we could go
Thanks,
double or
sir.
nothing
Very
again.
much.
Do,
What?
Or you could go double or nothing again.
Can we? Wait. I look at Eric. I don't know if we should double or nothing, but let's put what we just got back into the pot.
I'm gonna do that. I'm going to
Alright,
follow what my good friend said.
Another 13 copper?
Another 13
You
copper.
wanna,
Or 1
do you
silver,
wanna-
3 copper?
do you want to give yourself a pat?
Yes. I'm gonna like stretch.
Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so I...
Hold on.
No.
He looks at you kind of funny. What did you just do there?
Well, you see, I'm gonna roll deception. So
He's
that's
gonna
a
lean
12.
forward a little bit and just kind of stare at you. Deception. I'm gonna roll. I guess I'll roll insight again.
12 deception.
No, that wasn't. You did a bit of the old arcane stuff, didn't you?
I don't know what stuff is.
He's just gonna take the money and go.
Oh.
No, friend, give us our money back.
What? Oh, he didn't take. It's been on the table.
Oh, okay.
He said
I'm
he was
just
going to take the
that.
money and leave.
No, he's
Oh,
telling you to
oh,
take the money and
oh.
leave.
Oh, alright.
Oh.
That's whatever.
Fine.
If you want another
I stand-
contest, come back without magical interference.
I don't even know what interference means, and I take the coins and quickly run off.
You know, Eric, I could just melt him.
You could melt him?
Yeah.
We've melting. Why have we not been melting people before?
Well, acid is very powerful.
Do you want to do that, Pepper?
That's what I know. I know acid's very powerful, but this is not the place
I want
for
to
that.
melt
There's
this whole
already
place,
clowns.
Jason.
I'm aware, but do you want to start a fight now?
No,
I think we
don't.
should get our bear claws and eat our food.
So, 2 silver for 2 bear claws, right?
Yep, 2 silver for 2 bear claws.
So we have 6 copper left over. Woohoo!
You could get a souvenir.
I'm going to. I'm gonna put in my 2 silver real quick. 2.
Well, but we're about to lose it.
Yeah, each of you get 3 copper.
I'll get my
'Cause we're about to
3
eat.
copper. Add my 3
Yeah.
copper. Okay, so now I've got my 3 copper. It
Wait,
looks
were we
so
given a
sad.
stipend?
You get your... No, not this mission. This mission they did not
Ah,
provide
damn
you
it.
any funds.
Damn it.
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
They just assumed we wouldn't spend all of our things on bags of cats.
Yep.
So, I know what I'm gonna do if I have to be captured. I know exactly what I'm... Alright, so, we eat our stuff.
Yep, you get your stuff. You find a nice little, like, table to eat at. It's a lot of food. It takes you a good bit of time to get through it. Like, a solid 30 minutes. Just eat the whole bear claw.
Damn.
It's a little
Well,
tough.
I thought
Doesn't
it would
have any
taste...
seasoning.
It tastes
it's
kind of like... Have you ever had...
bad.
Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Bad. So I'm gonna lean in close to kind of whisper to him. So we've gotta go to the Hall of Mirrors, right?
I hate it, but yes.
Okay. Do we have anything that'll help us in a Hall of Mirrors?
Ooh, let's see. I don't.
I've got a bunch of dogs above me, is what I've got. I have an idea.
I mean, I have detect
Can I
magic.
roll intelligence to see if my character is smart enough to come up with the same idea I did?
No, I'd allow him to just pitch it.
So, what if we just
Yeah.
light a torch and look on the ground to see where the reflections are? Like it'll cast light out onto the ground, right? Isn't that how mirrors work?
Yeah.
So why don't we just do
Irvin would know this, but I'm too stupid.
that? Is that how mirrors work, Jason?
I don't fucking know. Why are you asking me?
Because
You're
you're
the
the
one who made this
dungeon
shit.
master.
I mean, that's fair. I don't know how mirrors work. They're fucking magic for all I know.
Okay, is that how these mirrors would work, Jason?
You're not 100% certain. You haven't seen the mirror, so you wouldn't know.
So what if we do?
Give us detect magic up. I can have that going.
Ooh! I might have something for that. That magic weapon. It's the bag of cats. Zone of Truth. I forgot about Zone of Truth.
You know that now.
I can
I forgot you have Find
not
Steed.
help with that. I do have Find Steed. I thought I had something that would give me, like, detect good and evil somewhere.
I think one of your paladin abilities gives you that.
Oh, Divine Sense. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Divine Sense. Okay, so I have Divine Sense. I don't know if that would help with this.
I mean, it would let us know if something's coming towards us.
Any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. So I think behind a mirror would be behind total cover.
Hold on, I need to
But
check something.
if anybody, oh dear, that concerns me. He's probably checking if his new monster's a fiend.
Yep, that's exactly what he's doing.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Well,
I'm not
while
gonna
he does that.
deny that.
I mean, yeah, we've seen what these Cardi people look like. There's a good chance that they're awful.
All right, cool, we're good.
It's entirely possible, huh?
All right, I'm good. I know what they are.
I'm scared. Okay, so I've got that. So if anything turns invisible, maybe it'll work.
And I've got detect magic, so we
Okay.
can be aware of what's gonna happen.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
what
I'll
is your
ritual
plan?
cast detect magic.
Okay. Nobody's gonna stop you. You're gonna get a couple weird things. People think you're like enchanting your owlbear claw for better taste or something.
Yes, that's totally fine. I'm just muttering at it, going, "Taste good, taste good, taste good."
Someone comes up to you and is like,
lean
"That's
over-
not gonna work. They're overcooked
gonna-
as shit, man."
I'm gonna lean over to the family that's been trying not to make eye contact with us next to us, and I'm gonna lean over. I'm gonna say, "It's actually a spell. It's an arcanic."
A mother's gonna like grab her daughter and just like literally pick her up and move her to the opposite side so she's further away from you.
Well, I can't really.
As
blame
I'm
her for that.
muttering, I lean over and I go, "Eric, remember, they think you're evil."
Oh. Should I tell them about my papa?
No. That will reinforce their negative stereotype, Eric.
But my papa.
Yes, your papa is evil.
Oh, yeah.
Did you just
So
have a
detect
breakthrough there,
magic,
bud? Yeah. I'll wait till we're right. I'll like. Can we be doing it as we're walking, so like it'll hit
Yeah.
right before we get into the Hall of Mirrors? Sure.
Yeah.
Do you want to do your thing,
Sure. Why not?
Eric?
Sure.
All right.
You
I'll
see
let-
another like clown carny standing there, and he tells you that there are 3 doors that you can enter. Each one
Oh fuck.
gets one person to go through it, but they all will
Uh,
lead to the same spot.
Am I getting detect magic pings just from being outside of this place?
Yes.
I just lean over to Eric and I go, "It's magic in there." Do you sense any evils, Eric?
Have you done your divine sense?
Oh, yeah, I'll do that. Well, sure, I'll do that. I've got 4 charges of it anyway. Yep. Do I detect any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover? Or the hollow
No.
spell, maybe? No?
Not
Okay.
not within 60 feet or not behind total cover.
I'm gonna lean over, I'm gonna say, nope, nothing.
Okay,
So-
well mine's up for 10 minutes, so that's
Pick a door
fine.
and
Oh,
see and
fuck
have
off.
fun.
And I just pick the middle door. Just-
It's scary, not very scary, and super scary.
Yeah, exactly. It's the it thing.
Wait. Which one did I just walk into?
Not
I
scary.
picked the middle. Good. Excellent.
You just had to pick not scary. I'm gonna go with scary.
Okay, you're on the left, and you see.
Are we? I look at him going away. I'm like, are we splitting up?
And you see coming in another a small child. She's gonna pick the super scary door because you two picked the other two doors. But she's got a like a letter grasped in her hand as well as the balloon animal. And the person's gonna just walk up behind each of you and say, "Open your doors and step inside."
I'm gonna roll perception real quick to see if I can
Okay.
figure out what the letter is, because that seems like an important thing. Ah, it's an 8.
Well,
You do see there's like an official seal from a lord on there.
Oh. Will. Bye.
And you step inside. It is just it's a long hallway leading into an open room, just filled with mirrors. Irvin,
Is that for
your
all
detect
of them?
magic is going off like crazy.
yeah.
So.
Oh, I gotta see which experimental elixir I have. Oh. 6. That is... Oh. Okay. Cool.
I have
I
no
have,
idea.
I
don't
have
know
an
the
elixir
experiment.
of... I have an elixir of transformation, so it is transformed as if by the altar self spell
Oh, cool. Okay.
So.
for 10 minutes. Should one of us need to like breathe underwater or whatever else?
Okay.
But as you head inside, which of you would we like to handle first?
I'll go.
Irvin, you continue down the hallway. Every once in a while, there's like a little turn, but it's not much. Like, it's not a maze. It's just a pathway. Until you get into the center room, and you are surrounded by yourself, but none of them look like you. You see different versions of you all passing by, and there's one that is intensely staring at you. He is decked out in a thick black armor. Magical items glow and abound on his whole self. He is covered in blood. Are you me?
Am I getting a detect magic from this?
Oh, yeah.
I just stare at it and I go, well, I'm me. You're a fucked up projection.
No. I'm you when you finally let yourself go. Remember the mech? The feeling of
Yeah.
power it gave you?
Yeah.
Give in to that. You don't need Eric.
Ugh.
You don't need
You're so
Finn.
basic.
Yeah.
My God. Is it just power? Buddy, I could
No.
just go get power. That's nothing.
Don't you want to be better?
I already am.
My God, you're conceited.
I mean, better on the scale of, like, that I was.
You could be so much more.
And you could be real, but you're not. And I just walk away.
Okay. Eric, as you,
I hate this shit. I hate
Yeah.
it so much.
as
Fuck
you
off.
walk up, you see the real Eric Steelguard. The original Conqueror.
I'm gonna wave.
He's
Hi.
just gonna look at you in complete and utter disbelief.
Oh, God.
I am Eric Steelguard,
No.
and his steed.
No, you are not.
Centuries ago, I Eric Steelguard,
Steelguard
conquered
the
my
world.
world.
Yep.
Then
yep,
I
yep.
was turned to stone by a
Yep.
nefarious necromancer. And 1 year ago, I was revived. usurped by a less nefarious necromancer, Egog the Defiler, my papa. After decades between life and death, my goal is clear.
And what is that goal?
So,
what is it that you seek, you false facsimile of me?
Well,
Ooh.
right now...
I am still inside you, screaming to come out.
Do you need a lozenge?
What have they done to me?
Well, centuries ago, you,
Yes,
Eric
yes, I
Steelguard,
was frozen and turned into a statue. I know, it was outside my keep. I watched as it turned into a tourist attraction.
Oh, you could see all that!
I could see and feel and hear everything. The amount of graffiti they painted on me was impossible to quantify.
Now, I don't remember any of that, but I have an important question that I've always wanted to know.
Yes,
What's a steed?
it's the horse. Did you not see the horse statue that was like 30 feet from you when you were awoken? I rode into battle on him hundreds of times. He trampled armies.
But that's a horse. What's a steed?
A horse is a steed is a horse. What have they done to me?
Well, Eric.
My God, this must be so horrific.
Eric, do you know which way I have to go from here, or?
Please, just let me take over. I could make it so much better. We could conquer anew.
Okay.
Wait, what?
I don't feel you inside me. But you can try if you want.
I'll figure it out. Okay, yeah. Good. Huh. Did
I'm
not
gonna
expect
high
this to do
five
that.
the mirror. And
It's
see if
just
it
gonna
breaks.
shatter.
Oh.
And now that the mirror is broken, you sense a fiend behind it. There is a
Fiend?
shadow.
Ooh. I'm gonna
And
put
it's
my
just gonna,
torch in
it's
front of myself.
basically going to, it's still there, but
Yeah.
it's going to basically bleed through the cracks in the mirror and stand up in front of you.
How what are you?
It's just gonna kind of float around you and gently stroke your face.
Nope, I don't. I'm good, actually.
So much power inside. You
Okay,
would
I'm
be
gonna-
a fun vessel.
I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna when I high-fived really hard, did it feel like there was anything behind the mirror? Is there a wall? Could I tell?
Yeah, there's a wall there, but there's a little bit of space for
Okay.
a small thing to fit inside.
So I'm gonna. Is there an exit that I can see?
Yeah, there's the exit's 20 feet from you.
Okay, I'm gonna wave my hand through
The
the
shadow's
shadow
gonna
to-
keep following you until you exit that circular room, and then it's just gonna stop there.
I'm gonna watch it for a second. I'm gonna see what it's doing when there's that separation between us.
It's beckoning you back inside into the room.
So you can't leave, huh?
Not without a binding.
Oh. Well, I could get you I think they're selling novelty notebooks out there.
I
They have
need to
bindings.
bind to a soul.
Oh, I'm not sure I have one of those.
You too. I can
Oh.
feel it. It seems tasty.
I have a tasty soul.
Your
It's
friend in the
you
other
know-
room had one too, but he was much less amicable.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
like that. You've just got to warm up to him.
I will see the other room. Enjoy your stay.
Wait. I have a question for you.
It's just gonna poke its head back out. Yes.
So I'm still a little unclear on the horse thing.
He's gonna sit there for like 5 minutes and explain to you exactly what a horse is and how it correlates to the phrase steed.
Okay, so while this is happening, I'm gonna roll... What would I roll to see if this has been long enough for the girl to just leave? I'm trying to distract him at the moment.
Irvin, you're outside, so roll perception, Irvin.
Yeah, if I don't see either hit... Oh, fuck me. That's a 4.
You don't see either
If I
of
don't
them.
see... Okay. I'm gonna poke my head into... I'm gonna give it, like, a minute. And then if I notice that I don't see either of them, I'm gonna go to the girl first.
Okay.
I'm gonna poke,
You cannot open... There's a door between, like, where the exit is and there, but the door is locked and you cannot open it.
Oh... can I try and pick that lock?
No. Magically sealed.
Okay, so... I know that this thing is a fiend, right?
Yes.
Okay, Pepper, you would know
Hello.
this.
Hi.
Are fiends weak to any sort of specific kind of energy?
No, it depends. I mean,
It
most
depends on the
fiends
creature.
are... Yeah. Most fiends are, like, resistant to fire or cold. Or both.
Okay.
But,
Or
like, so, like, the
similar,
elemental damages are harder against them. They're not going to be resistant to, like, radiant, but a lot of them aren't vulnerable to it either.
So, I have got... So I'm talking with this thing and going through the motions of what a horse is and what a steed is and all that sort of stuff. And, I am going to... I'm going to try and stab it with Grandamar's Wrath and then run out quick as I can.
Roll to hit.
Okay, can I get a surprise from this, maybe?
Yeah, I'll give you advantage.
Maybe. Okay. With advantage. Roll. So that's going to be a 24.
That is a hit.
Okay, I don't think I'd be able to get Grandmar's Wrath out and slash and have it be two-handed all while still getting that surprise. So I'm going to keep it
just
one-handed.
one hand.
Yeah. So that's gonna be the total that I could do. That's gonna be 12 damage.
You slash into it and you watch as part of this shadow just dissipates into the ether. It's not dead,
Alright.
but it's not looking good. As it just backs away into the room and slips into the crack that you made in the mirror.
Alright, I'm gonna immediately run out of the building. And how quickly would I be able to surmise where the girl is?
Pretty quickly, like 10 seconds at most.
Okay, so I see you just barrel out of your exit. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm pointing at the girl's door. Yep. Magically sealed.
As soon as Eric gets there, the door unlocks. And she steps out. She is just finished, like, crying her eyes out.
Okay.
Hold on. Let's see.
I look at Eric and I go, do the fiend thing. Do the fiend thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the fiend thing again, so that's gonna use up 2 of my slots for that, but I'm gonna do that.
Is there a presence on her?
A faint one.
Okay, I'm going to uh
Christ, I'm a
5
cracker.
HP to either cure a disease or neutralize a poison.
That's
Um,
not what it
it's not a
is.
poison.
It's not.
No, 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 no.
She's just gonna kind of try
Here.
and push past you two. I need to talk
Uh,
to Prider.
are you okay, little one?
I miss my papa.
I know. What did you see in there?
I saw him back.
And what did he say?
He missed me and that he wished he could return from the war, but he can't.
Yeah. Did he offer anything?
He said that I could make things right out here. I could bring him home.
How?
I don't think I have anything that can solve this. I've been just going through my spells and everything. I've got.
Can I go through?
Did I need you to listen very carefully first. Did you make a deal in there?
They said that I could talk to the man in there, and she points to like a 2-story building in the right beyond you. He could help.
Okay, well let's go see him and let's see if what we can do.
Okay. Yeah. And she goes forward and just a light knock on the door.
I am I am like inches behind her. I swear to God. And I am just like staring at Eric like, I swear to God, if this little girl is going to get murdered in here, I'm just going to lose my mind and burn this whole place down.
I think that's fair. Yeah, that seems like it.
Yeah.
That seems about
Yeah.
fair. Yep.
You
The
seem
door
like you were running out of
opens,
yours.
and you see a man in like a dark maroon ringmaster's coat, buttoned up vest, and dark sunglasses step outside. Hi, are you here to redeem your prize? And she holds up her balloon animal and just hands it to him. Fine work. Come on in. Let us chat.
I'd like to redeem my prize.
One at a time, please. One
How
at a
about
time.
2 at a time?
I'm sorry, but that is not the way the deal works.
How about fuck.
And he just ushers her in. You hear them talking about, like, what she likes, her dreams. He offers her, some ice cream that he keeps, and just bringing her inside. I will be with you two shortly, please.
I stare daggers at this man and I say, I swear.
No harm
anything.
comes of those who enter here.
Oh, I see through your carny game.
But he closes the door, and you hear the sound of it locking. And
So
you two are left
Doesn't
outside of this building.
So what'd you see in yours, Eric?
So get this. There's a man inside me.
I just turn it. I just like look around the back. Are you sure about that?
There's a man inside me, and he told me what a horse is. Mm-hmm.
Did you not know what a horse was? We've ridden horses.
We've what?
Yeah.
It's part of basic training.
Oh.
Yeah, remember the big four-legged, remember we had to get the bigger one for you? Yeah.
Oh my. Oh. It's like that guy who's part donkey and part person.
Yes.
Are you saying
Except
that
the
wasn't
bottom
a donkey?
half. I saying that was a half donkey, half person.
Oh.
Wait, who are you talking about?
The donkey man. With the long hair.
That's a half donkey, half man.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. So, what are we gonna do about this whole thing?
I stare at the lock. I mean, I could pick that lock.
I could pick that lock.
I could absolutely pick that lock, Eric.
I mean,
I
if
will
you
say
wanna.
that's gonna start some shit here.
Okay.
So,
How long has they been in there?
Probably about 5 minutes.
how
Okay.
big is this building?
Probably like 20 feet wide by like 10 feet long. Like
So,
two
okay,
stories tall.
I'm gonna do a very brisk walk around the whole building.
Okay.
What do I see?
There's like 3 windows in the whole place, and they're all covered in curtains.
Yeah.
But you can see like a faint candle glow coming from the first floor and some on the second floor.
Okay. How many doors?
Just the one, the front door.
Fuck. Okay. Well, there's only one way in and one way out, I say as I come back around.
Well, that's good, I suppose.
We could kick this off. I would love nothing more than to roast all of these cardies. For the record, my mirror person was like, hey, you don't have enough power. You should try to get more power. Power, power, power. And I was like,
Well, you
I'll
know,
get
you
there.
don't have enough power. I've been saying
But,
that for days.
I'll get there, man.
Listen, all I'm saying, you could get a little more swole.
Okay, well, my power isn't in my swollenness, thank you. It's in my brain. It's in my brain.
You silly Billy. The brain isn't a muscle.
Eric, do you want me to light you on fire? Because I could do that with my mind.
No.
Alright.
That's what I thought.
So what's the plan?
So anyways, about my brain not being powerful, you fucking... I hope that Eric Steelguard inside you is screaming.
He is. Eric, you can feel a little, like, tingle in the back of your head of just anger.
Huh.
It's not the first time you felt
Well,
Power through that.
Should we open the door, or should we just kick it straight in?
Well, do we wait and see if the girl comes out and if she's, you know, still got a soul? Because, like, if we kick this door down, we're gonna have to fight the whole place of cardies, and
You know, that's a
believe
fair
me,
point. Oh,
I would love nothing more than to do that, but they did tell us to be discreet.
okay, fine.
And as confident as I am in you and me, there's a lot of cardies here.
There are like 17 cardies.
How many carnies have we seen?
There's been a staff of like 30 between all the various shops, the people walking around, and things of that nature.
Now, let's just assume that half of them would try to stab us. That's 15 people. That's a lot of acid.
Okay. We wait and see if the girl is like a monster thing. And then you know what I learned? You know what I learned when we got swole? I learned zone of truth.
So, are they gonna notice you casting Zone of Truth?
Well, I do have to
It's-
say things and
And
do
move
things.
your hands? Yes,
So
yes. So probably
yeah,
is what I'm getting here.
probably.
So,
Okay, casting time is only one action.
maybe we both could go in. At the same, maybe he'll let both of us go at the same time, and I'll talk
Here,
to him.
I've got
and
it.
Then
And I'm going to take your balloon from your hand, and I'm going to twist the back ends together so they become stuck.
All right, yeah.
And I give you the other half.
I just hold. It just floats next to me.
Right,
So are y'all just gonna wait outside?
Wait outside,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. All right. About another 10 minutes pass,
Oh
and
my god, the dog's above me. I'm so sorry
yeah.
for when you have to listen back to this.
It's fine. It's been about another 10 minutes, and the door opens. The girl doesn't seem to be crying anymore. She has an ice cream cone, and her balloon animal and the letter she was holding are gone. But she seems a lot happier.
I'm gonna detect it. Is there a fiend or celestial or undead of any kind?
Within 60 feet of you, yes, but it's not coming from her.
It's not coming from her. So, within 60 feet of me, I should know where they are, right? Until I know the location. So is the person we're about to walk in with?
Okay, there's two, yes. You get fiend and undead. The fiend is like directly in front of you, basically, and then down below you get undead.
So I'm gonna lean in real close to Irvin. I'm gonna say, so there's an undead thing below us.
I'm just gonna lean back and say, I fucking hate carnivals.
So, he's gonna look at both of you. Which of you would like to come in next?
We just hold up the balloon.
There's a bit of a problem.
Oh, here, let me fix that. And just without any effort, untwist them both and hands them back to you. He does swap them without realizing it. So, Eric, you now have Irvin's. Irvin, you now have Eric's.
I'll go first, I guess. I'll see you on the other side. And I step forward.
Okay, I'm just gonna use this one because I need it. Let me put this scene.
Oh, no.
I hate this so much, but that's okay. Well, it's not okay.
So while he's going in, I'm gonna wait until the door locks. Does it lock magically, or does he lock it?
He locks it behind you.
Alright, I'm immediately going to cast Zone of Truth.
Alright, is that a save?
Yes.
Until the spell
Charisma
ends,
save.
a creature that enters the spell's area for the first time or on a turn or starts its turn there must make a charisma saving throw. And on a failed save, the creature can't speak a deliberate lie within the radius, and I know whether each creature succeeds or fails on its saving throw.
He succeeded.
And you are aware of the spell, and you can avoid answering, but...
Yeah, you can speak like half-truths.
Yeah.
But he
every
succeeded
with
with a natural 20.
Okay, so for right this second...
Fuck you.
He can do whatever he wants.
I please ask you, no magic in the building.
Well, that would be much easier said than done if you didn't have magic already in the building.
Please, take a seat. And he's going to gesture you to a table in the center of the room.
I'm gonna
Absolute cuck.
walk over to the table, but I'm not going to sit down until he sits down.
He's already sitting down. He's making a cup of tea.
Okay, I'm gonna sit down across from him, and first time, damn it. So
Yeah, I think just once he succeeds, he's good.
yeah, he succeeds.
Yeah.
So it's now just me standing here in a bubble.
So, what is it you desire most?
So what'd you do to the girl?
I gave her what she wanted.
Her dead father?
Yes.
Now, sir, let me just make this very clear. My name is Eric Steelguard.
I know who you are, Mr. Steelguard.
And his steed.
And his steed, yes.
So here's the thing.
Would you care for a cup of tea?
Would I recognize? Would I think it's poisoned? I would think it's poisoned. I'm thinking it's poisoned.
It's mint
Aren't you
flavored.
immune to poison?
He is.
Yeah, you're immune to poison, bud.
Huh? Oh, I can't be poisoned?
Yeah, that's a paladin thing
divine
at like
health.
what,
You're
3rd
immune
level?
you're immune to disease. Yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah,
you
I'll
could be
take it.
poisoned, but you're immune to disease. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
drink
okay.
it.
It's fine.
Oh,
it's
wait.
nice. It's fresh.
Mm-hmm.
But
So
it's not poison.
So here's the thing. I'm down with necromancy. Don't get me wrong. I'm down with necromancy, but it's a girl. It's a little baby. It's a little baby that just walked out of here. Right? That seems like wrong to me, right?
She came knowing what she was looking for, and I gave it to her. Simple as that.
Okay. So what are you exactly?
The proprietor of this carnival.
No. I mean, like, you're a fiend of some sort. What?
We all are, aren't we?
Are
That's what carnies are, after all, isn't it? We're all fiendish
Yes.
in our own ways.
Yes.
So, yeah, you know who I am. You know that I'm a paladin. What else do you know about me?
I know of your friend, Irvin, and your other friend, Finn. I know that
Good.
you two have some knowledge of the genasi we keep here. And I was told to make sure that we meet.
Well, congratulations. So, what exactly are you trying to offer me here?
Whatever it is you want, I can make it happen.
I want the genasi.
Well, perhaps you would like to be in the show then.
You know, I'd mentioned it, but I didn't expect it to be this forthcoming.
After all, you seem big and strong. You look like you could put up a good fight.
What kind of show would I have to put on?
We would throw you in the big top and expect you to perform. Let's leave it at that. A show of daring action and escapades.
I would like to. I'm gonna try something that might backfire. Might backfire real quick. I'm going to cast command.
What's the DC?
Good question. Where would I
I think
find
it's
that?
14 for you. It should be right next to the spell.
Spell save 14. Yes.
Okay.
Wisdom.
14 exactly. If it meets, it beats.
So I've just cast. So he knows I've just cast command on him. And
Would you care to see some of the things we do here?
I would not like to see them.
Okay. Good. Irvin, what are you doing right now?
How long has it been?
Probably, I'd say probably about 10 minutes.
Okay, at the 6-minute mark of me just standing out here pacing, fidgeting. Oh, by the way, did I see the little girl? Where'd she walk off?
She walked basically back through the Hall of Mirrors and is back in the main form of the carnival.
I look back and I'm like, I could go help the girl. And then I look back at Eric. Well, at the door of Eric. Oh, I feel bad about this. And I'm going to pick the lock.
Okay, roll me a dexterity check with proficiency, add your proficiency because you have thieves' tools.
And I get to add +1.
Plus 4, because
with
proficiency
the
as well.
tool. With the all-purpose tool, right?
Oh, yeah, and another plus 1. Does that count for tools? I believe it does.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, that doesn't do... That does for spell attacks and saves. That's
Yeah.
right. Never mind. Oh, but I can, You know, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the ability on it where I can get a cantrip that I don't know.
Okay.
I'm going to give myself guidance.
Okay.
I know guidance for 8 hours. I know guidance for 8 hours now.
Is it 8 hours? Okay. I thought it was just
Yeah,
you get
it's
to
nice.
add one to your list.
Yep, so I'm going to give myself guidance, and I'm going to pick this lock. Where's...
Okay.
Okay, so that is a, 16 before the D4.
Okay, you unlock the door.
Okay.
It was like
Then
a
I'm
DC
gonna
13.
save. Then I'm gonna hold on. Okay. Then I'm gonna hold on to the guidance.
Oh, wrong.
Do I? Okay, so I'm gonna. That's unlocked. I'm gonna just like peek the door open.
I'm gonna pull you to the scene.
Oh.
Oh, are we in a scene?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't in a scene. I didn't know I was in a scene. Look at me. I'm in a scene.
Yeah.
Look
This
at
is
you.
So we're
In a
using a different.
I'm not
format.
using Roll20 anymore. I think Michael and Pepper might still, but I got Foundry Virtual Tabletop for myself, which I am using now. I love this tool to death. It's so good. But what you're seeing now is 2-minute tabletop. Love them to death. Never will not give them a bad mouth. They do not sponsor us. We just love their work.
Yeah.
True.
But yes, I am now using it. But welcome to Foundry. Irvin, you are basically behind a set of bookshelves. Roll me a stealth check. It's like a DC 7.
Oh, well, I have disadvantage.
Yep.
Aha! That is a 13.
Okay. You climb in and you can kind of see it, and you can see this man sitting across from Eric. Eric is standing up. And
Correct.
just
I'm hoping he's body blocking me.
it's a little bit.
Perfect.
So, you wish
that
to enter
desk
into
to my right.
Yes.
What is that? Is that a desk with like letters and shit?
Yes.
Do I see the letter that the little girl had?
No.
Fuck.
So, you wish to enter into the fight, do you not? Or into
Well, you. Ha 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 ha! It's a fight I see now. Ha,
Yes,
ha,
yes,
ha.
yes. Our big showstopper every evening is a fight with either a volunteer or someone the community offers up to us.
So,
I'm just
I-
mouthing. What the fuck?
I.
Hey.
Irvin, you are
Go ahead.
free to move around a little bit. If you move like too much,
Yeah.
I might make you roll another stealth check.
That's fine. Hey, can I see him, by the way?
Yeah.
Detect thoughts.
What's the DC?
Wisdom save 17.
Okay. 19.
Okay. So that's my one detect thoughts for free.
All right, yeah, you get
Go
that
to
as a.
detect thoughts and see if he. Yeah.
You think you might get his surface level?
I don't recall. I've used
Oh, yeah,
detect
I-
thoughts on
that's
you guys
right.
before, so.
That's right. I learned the surface thoughts for free. It's
Yeah.
if I probe deeper, he needs to make the save.
Okay. He's thinking about what he's going to throw at you. Or
Throw at
at
me?
Eric specifically, yeah. What he's
Okay.
going to throw at Eric specifically. You hear the first thing that comes to his mind is the name Leak.
Do I know what that is?
No.
It's the sound of someone
Okay.
clearing their throat.
Sure. And then I'll assume that the probe.
Did not work because that's a 19.
So, is he now aware that detect thoughts has been cast on him?
That's a good question, Pepper. Do you know if
I'm
Detect
reading.
Thoughts
I'm
is...
reading.
Yeah.
Secondly, would he think that that was me again?
Yes, he does know that the probe happened. Fuck my ass.
Well,
Yeah,
here's the thing.
he thinks it's you.
Okay.
He rolled very low on his insight.
So I'll, here's the thing. You release the Earth Genasi into our, protection, and I will fight in her place.
No. I think you'll fight with her. I think a big all-out brawl would be fascinating to see.
See, here's the thing about that. I don't want to.
Well, you see, here, let me strike a bargain with you, my good friend Mr. Steelguard and his steed.
Thank you for using my full name.
Yes. The people are paying to see Miss Sorrenta fight. To add another would just bring in more of a crowd, and I think 2 stone people would be wonderful to see fight.
Well, if I win, what do I get?
Freedom for you and Sorrenta.
And
maybe a small stipend of gold from the profits.
I'll take that. But if I go into this willingly, you can't touch Irvin.
Irvin is another matter entirely. I will make the same offer to him, whatever he wants. And if he chooses to fight, he chooses to fight with you. I'm not going to make you fight your friends. That would be cruel of me. And I am not a cruel man.
You're not a cruel man. I guess I haven't gotten actual proof that you're a cruel man. But you see, you just got the cruel man vibe going for you.
I understand. I completely understand.
So, if I win, the Earth Genasi goes free.
And you
paid.
go free. And I'll throw in 20 gold for you.
40.
Make a persuasion check.
Wow. Haggling.
16.
30.
35.
30. Final offer.
I'm just standing in the background going, you should take that deal. He doesn't see me, I'm just going...
No, I don't.
Fine. Okay. So I will fight. I will fight for her freedom. For 35 gold. And for... for 30 gold. And my freedom as well, I suppose.
Yes.
Now, can I go out and enjoy? Can I go out and enjoy the carnival, or is this going to be like I'm going to be shackled?
Here.
Sort of
And he's going to pull out a couple like stacks of paper. Here's a coupon for a free funnel cake. Here's a coupon for a free cotton candy, and a free entry onto or a free fast pass for the roller coaster.
Can I get a refund for the bear claws?
He gives you 1 silver.
Thank you. All right, you know.
1 bear. I look forward to seeing
is...
you enter competition.
I look forward to being seen in competition.
Hey, Jason.
Yeah.
As this is starting to wind down, can I just back out of the building and relock it?
Yeah. Here. You should be able to. Or I can move you off of it.
Oh, okay. Cool. So I'm gonna back out and I'm gonna relock it, and it's like it never happened.
Okay.
So do I have to shake your hand or something, or give you blood, or how does
You
this go?
may if you please, but do not worry. It shall be fine. Be in the big top at 6:30 tonight, right before moon high.
So it is moon high. Okay, so I will see you then. Yes, I will see you then.
Okay.
And I'm going to just, just gonna get out of here. My zone of truth didn't do as much as I was hoping it would, but you know what? You have a good
Alright.
day, sir. Get me the fuck out of here.
He's going to follow you. Irvin, are you ready?
I am just glaring at this man.
Oh wait, hold on.
And as I just step inside. Well, first I look at Eric and I'm like, "Do you still have your soul, Eric?"
I think
You
I've
don't
got a soul.
feel any less soulful.
Give me a minute. I'll sing something while I'm out here. We'll see.
Old Man River.
We're not singing Old Man River. I'm putting a
fair.
kibosh on that.
I don't know. That's the
Thank
first
you,
soulful
sir.
song, I think.
I like that I'm
Swing
still a
Low,
focus for
Sweet
me.
Chariot.
Also a
offers you a cup
terrible
of tea.
idea.
Yes, it is. I'll come sit down across from the man.
Irvin, how do you do today?
I still have detect thoughts going, so I still know his surface thoughts.
Yeah. Right now he's thinking about how weak you look. Like, just scrawny.
I just get like a sly grin. You know, honestly, I fucking hate carnivals.
They are not for everybody, that's fair.
And, you know, people of intelligence tend to hate them, so, you know.
And do you consider yourself a man of intelligence?
Among other things, yeah.
Well, your friend was reading my thoughts, so I'm sure he spoke to you about some things. You must know that I offer whatever your heart can desire.
Okay, so in that vein, I'm super curious how that works. Do
You wish
do
to,
you just...
so to say, see how the sausage is made.
I
Wanna
leave
see
it
a
to you to be
sausage?
that crass and unintelligent about it, but sure.
Turn of phrase, my friend. Well then, perhaps you would like to see the basement.
Sir, are you trying to offer me a good time?
No, I'm just offering you something more than I showed your friend. He seemed quite dull.
You know,
Was it
he
the
might
fact that
be...
none of my spells worked.
He might be, but, he has his uses. Sure, I will see the basement. When he says basement, what is in his mind?
He's thinking about a secret door. You look around
Okay,
this
do
room.
I see any doors? Yeah.
You don't see any doors on the wall.
Okay.
And he snaps his
Okay.
finger and pop. That area slides open.
Yeah, that's not bad. Look at you.
Go
You
back.
have tricks.
So, please step inside.
Oh, you first.
Very well then.
We're both.
Oh. Well,
Yes.
look at that. Look at that, huh? What's he thinking about when he sees the little weird circle on the ground?
It's a communication
What pops?
system.
Okay.
This here is where I make my deals. Anything
You don't
requiring a basic handshake and goodwill, this is where we come for it. Ignore Eric walking around in the background.
I didn't know you could
He's
see
on
me.
the- Yeah, well, on the viewer side they can. So Eric's just kind of running around outside.
Just digging
stop.
around.
I'm gonna stop. I didn't realize. I'm
So,
sorry.
you're good. It's a quirk of the system. So, what can I offer you?
If I do a quick scan of this room, do I see the letter?
Yes. It's sitting on, I don't know how to do the... Okay, cool. There.
It's that right there?
It's sitting on that table.
On the table? Okay. Can I just casually be walking around the room,
Mm-hmm.
admiring it? Is he reacting or flinching at all to that?
No, but he's watching you intently.
Okay. As I get to, like, over here, as he's watching me intently, my invisible mage hand is just gonna nudge the, letter. I'm gonna see if he notices.
He does not. I'm rolling like shit today.
Okay. That's a lie. You rolled a nat 20 for the
I rolled a 2.
Well, we rolled a nat 20 for the resist my thoughts.
That's fair.
So, if he doesn't notice, I'm gonna, like, nudge that letter off the desk.
Okay.
Onto the ground.
Alright.
And then as I'm walking around, I say, you have quite a collection of stuff here. It seems a little bit chaotic. And as I'm here, I'm gonna, like, bend down to, like, pick up some of the papers and put them back on the desk.
Okay.
And try and sleight of hand the letter.
Okay. You don't need to roll for it. You can just slide it into your satchel or whatever you're carrying.
I do have the bag of holding on me.
Yeah.
So that's...
You can just slip it in there and he's not gonna notice.
Fuck yeah. Fuck
Well,
yeah.
Yes, after all, I can communicate greatly in this area.
So could you, like, talk to other planes from in here?
Yes, watch. And he snaps his fingers and boom.
Ah, you made things red.
You see what, Pepper? Or what, Michael?
You've turned things red.
He just loves me being a petty bitch. He just loves me being a petty bitch.
And you see, Pepper, you
Yeah.
see, like, forming up from that circle is a portal opening to Avernus. I may speak to whoever I want. And you see a husk of a man, like a zombie, kind of standing and teetering at the edge of the portal, basically waiting to be beckoned into this realm.
I'm just staring at the zombie.
So yes.
So
I
you've
can-
got zombie speed dial.
Oh, not just zombie speed dial. And suddenly the portal shifts to the plane of Earth. As you see, I can't remember the name of the city on the plane of Earth. Just off in the distance, and like a caravan of Earth Genasi just moving along, heading towards the city.
Oh,
Any
look, are you gonna
place
try
you-
and kidnap them too, you sick fuck?
I did not kidnap them. They were offered to me.
And you didn't really make a qualm about it, did you?
No. After all, profits are what's more important.
Oh my god.
But, do you have any other questions?
I guess why?
My boss needs an army. That is all I can say.
Aha. So wait, your boss needing... What is your boss... How does your boss needing an army?
Pepper, make an insight check.
I mean, I don't think I need to.
No, this is more
Yeah,
to see
that's
if
an
you
18.
can... You vaguely recognize the shape of the balloon animals you've been handed. A dragon on
What?
its hind legs?
Where did we see a dragon on its hind legs?
Think for a second. Your last mission.
My last mission?
Not the last one you ran.
The last one I ran. Oh! Oh! The Abisha... Oh. Oh, yeah. I just stand there, and I'm just, like, staring at the portal, and then, like, my eyes just snap to, like, to the left. I'm like, oh. Oh.
So, your friend is fighting at Moon High tonight. Do you wish to join him,
what?
or would you rather be in the stands?
Oh, well, you know, I don't think I should let him fight alone. That sounds like a terrible idea.
3 people. Well, great. That would be wonderful. You, Sorrenta, and
So
Eric.
you're gonna make Sorrenta. Oh boy.
The people demand a show. It is but my humble pleasure to give them one.
Don't suppose we could do just me and Eric and you let Sorrenta stay in the side? It's a stone person. What do they care which stone person they're watching get pummeled?
What would you offer me in exchange for letting her go free? Or letting her sit on the sidelines?
Letting her sit on the sidelines? Oh, goodness gracious. Well, I don't know what you want. Because you kind of seem like the weird, creepy man who wants everything, and that's a hard guy to get a gift for. So...
I can take one thing. Eric seemed
you
like...
Skyball?
Yes, the 2,000 gold gnome that is 7 feet tall. I would very much like him.
I could probably make that, so... You need any work done? I'm like a tinkerer, alchemist.
No, we have plenty of carpenters around here. That's how we can
No. This is... Oh, come on. Do I look like a fucking carpenter? A little bit more...
yes.
Wow, really? That's fucked up. Jesus, man. I'm a little bit more than a carpenter. Here, I'm gonna pull out the experimental elixir. Do you want this? It's a potion.
I'm gonna take it and inspect it. The transformation potion. Fascinating.
Yeah.
I feel like I can do that on my own.
Well, yeah, you, but what about someone in your army?
We'll see. But,
No? Not enough?
No, I feel like is small price for the safety of one you care so much about.
Oh, my God. Okay. How about, oh, shit, biscuits. I don't know what else you'd want. You want an alchemy jug? I got an alchemy jug.
Sure. I will take it.
Sure. The alchemy jug and the potion for letting her go free?
Okay. No, not free. Eric has already made a deal.
On the sidelines. On the sidelines. Yeah.
Eric has made a deal that if you two succeed at the fight, that I shall let all 3 of you go free.
Hey. I just muttered to myself, good job, Eric. Look at that. Yeah. That.
Do you wish to see her?
I would love to inspect the condition that you've kept this poor person in. I assume it's not humane.
Oh, not in the slightest. So, follow me back up, and he leads you back up the stairs and out. And he takes a little sign as he's leaving and just like, we'll be back later, out for lunch.
Incredible.
And we're not going to be doing this anymore, I think, today.
Oh.
So, and he takes you out to, like, a little bit beyond the fence, so it looks to be, like, the tents area for the people, to what is essentially a small wooden cage just out open to the elements.
When we're walking out, do we see Eric?
Yeah, Eric's just been pacing outside.
Hey, Eric, we're gonna go see Sorrenta. Come along.
Could I make a different choice for Eric? I had an idea that I really liked.
Sure.
So, Eric, tell me if this is too much. Eric is standing on top of, like, a little crate, and
okay.
he is, like, got his hands out, and he's got he's got his shirt off and his armor off, and his armor is like open on the ground to collect money. And he is sitting there just calling everyone closer and saying that he's going to be the main event tonight. And he's offering feats of strength in exchange for money.
Roll a performance check.
Sweet Jesus.
Oh, that's only a 10.
You get, like, 2 people who show up and are like, What kinds of feats of strength are you showing?
I will lift people over my head. I will throw them like darts.
Once, like, person throws up, I was like, I want to get thrown.
Yes, I'll do it.
He's gonna put 1 gold in your armor.
Yeah, cool. I gotta go.
All right.
Gold? Hey!
Throw me. I want to get over there. And he points towards the tent that's the freak show.
So is it going to be?
It's
Is it
a
going to be
strength
athletics?
check.
Okay.
I'll allow athletics. I'll allow athletics.
Okay.
You gotta throw him
going...
over the Hall of Mirrors.
I'm gonna take a deep breath and pat myself on the shoulders. Like, I'm gonna make it seem like this is just what I do to be strong. I'm gonna be like, yep. All right, let's do this. Okay. And I'm gonna give myself guidance. Yeah, exactly. I'm giving myself guidance. It's going to be 12 plus 4, so that's gonna be a 16 total.
You clear
You rolled a
him
15.
Huh?
over.
You rolled a 15 on the athletics check.
Oh, I rolled a 15 plus a 4, so 19.
Okay. You just clear him, and, like, he's stiff as a board as he fucking flung past the thing. It's just like a straight arrow as you just... Huh!
Like a javelin.
Who's next
Yes.
for the mighty Eric Steelguard and his steed?
As soon as you finish that, you hear, like, a crash into crates.
Who's next?
And everybody's like, maybe not.
Is that guy dead?
No, he's got, like, some minor scrapes and bruises. Maybe, like, a broken arm.
He's alive in the same way that the people Batman fight are alive. He's he's only alive
That's fair.
because of suspension of disbelief.
But,
Quality
the
of
man
life is
is
terrible.
offering, so is he done here, or do you want to leave him and...
I'm gonna
Hey,
run up. I'm gonna run up like a puppy carrying my armor. I'm gonna be like, I got a gold.
That is impressive. We're gonna go see
Fascinating.
Sorrenta now.
Oh, that's probably
So-
more important.
Probably, so why don't you come along?
Okay.
Alright, he takes you out into the distance, you know, to where the campground is for the people who live with the carnival. And you see a cage basically in the center of it that contains Sorrenta. She's beaten, bruised, and you see parts of her arm have grown like black brimstone across it and other parts of her body as she's sitting there with like a bucket half filled with dirty water and like a bowl of gruel.
So, I suppose she didn't get any of the bear claws.
Have you come to put me out of my misery finally? Oh no, your friends just wish to say hello. They have offered to take your place tonight. Oh joy.
Yep.
I hope you know what you're in for.
We
Not
are.
the slightest.
We're going to free you and ourselves.
Is that what he said?
You know, now that you mention it, yes, that is exactly what he said. So,
I hope you're ready for a fight. They put me through, hell last time.
oh yeah, I'm
Odd
totally ready for a
specific
fight.
choice
How
of
long
word.
is it until moonfall? Or moon
Got a
night?
couple, like, 6-ish hours.
I can get some of my spell slots back.
Can you?
No, because paladins don't get any back on a short rest.
Then yeah, I can't do that. Never mind. Well, I've only used 2 spells, so I'll be okay. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'll be fine, guys.
Well, you've met her. Is there anything else you wish to say to her?
Can we have a moment alone with her?
Of course. And he's gonna step probably about 100 feet away.
Still within sight, I'm guessing?
Within sight, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, Sorrenta, the CIE sent us.
Okay. That's great. Just... I'm not sure if I can go back.
To the sea? You really?
They've put me through... I can barely stand right now.
Ooh.
Oh, I could fix that.
We could heal you or something.
You can try. And she's gonna stand up and you can hear, like, bones shattering in her legs.
Oh, hey, Eric, you've got the hands
And
thing.
she's gonna lean up to it and just look at you both. You're going to in for a hell of a fight.
Yeah,
And
for
if
sure.
you fight there and succeed, they might not let you go. I've won my bouts.
Yeah, we did make a deal with the guy, but I have a feeling it doesn't matter because he's kind of a cock.
He's very much, yes.
Do you want to go back to the CIE, or?
I would love to, but I don't think in my condition I can get there. Unless you can get portals right here.
Well, we can. It's just that he's like 100 feet away from us, staring at us.
Yes, I can see him.
Not right this second.
So
but
not at this moment. But
when
I
we're
have
done fighting, maybe we could do that.
Yeah.
We'll see
or
what happens.
we could. I've thrown people today. That might be a possibility.
I don't think she's in a condition to be thrown.
I
Eric.
really am not. My leg has been shattered in 3 places.
That's right. Let me lay on hands real quick. How much do you think I should give her to restore her leg use?
10? 15?
Yeah, I'll give her 10, sure.
As you lay on hands to heal her, Irvin, you notice that the proprietor is coming back towards you.
Mm-hmm.
But you also hear her scream in excruciating pain.
Ooh, yeah, I forgot about the whole setting of bones.
Yeah.
It went right through muscle, didn't? Well, here's an extra 2 points. The feeling right there. Oh,
all right.
Yeah.
Please.
Does that feel better?
I love it. Yeah, and she's like standing a little. She's still got a bit of a limp, but she's standing a bit straighter now.
Okay, so
I
there
will
you
say
go.
I did give her those extra 2 points, so I'm at 13 now. Yep.
But the proprietor comes up. Please refrain from touching. We don't
Keeping
want
her
anything.
alive.
If you healed her, wonderful. Maybe she can fight tonight.
Oh no. He told me about that deal you made. No.
That is fair.
We are preparing her for transit so that she is easier to get out of here when we inevitably beat whatever the stupid fucking thing you're gonna have to thrown at us.
Right, that's right.
Oh.
We're super good at things.
Right. Maybe I should tell you who you're going up against. Leak. You remember the halfling running the front stand, right?
Yeah?
Yep.
He's going to be the one you're fighting.
Okay.
I would laugh, but that feels like that's a bad thing.
It is,
Is he
Eric.
good?
Leak is a very, very strong fighter. He always puts on a good show when we ask him, so I hope you all are prepared.
I'm
Cool.
concerned.
Nah, don't be.
Nah, who cares?
We'll be fine.
Well, we'll see you at Moon High.
That's great. That is great. Is there anything else you all want to do? Anywhere else you want to explore?
We already went to the place we needed to go to for the soul contracts, I'm guessing. I'm guessing that was his house?
Yeah.
His little office? Okay.
That's where they are.
Well, we can't get in there at the moment, so I think I'm good.
I'm good too, because I want to go read that letter away from
Okay.
him.
That's, yeah.
So as you step away and you begin to read the letter.
Hey, Eric, I stole this from that guy.
It is a letter from the local lord of like the nearby town to the daughter, saying that her father died in a recent crusade against a neighboring kingdom, and he was conscripted into combat.
Did it involve kobolds?
It did not.
Ah.
It was humanoid versus humanoid. It was like a kingdom versus kingdom.
Okay.
Although that's great. You guys could have just made this so much worse, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
Oh, if those guys showed up?
But
those guys. Yeah.
I
that
can't wait to
though her father is dead, he still expects her to pay the taxes and make sure that the basically serfdom that her father was under is still being handled, and that he expects every payment promptly and on time.
What the fuck? What the fuck? So, Eric, I know that me and Finn already have a kingdom on our shit list, but
Yep.
can we add this one?
I mean,
Because this lord seems like a douchebag.
he does seem a little bit like a douchebag. We could add that one, but do we have the time for that right now?
So the list isn't for right now. The list is for, later on.
Oh, it's like a get back at them list. Okay.
It's
so
a
are we
shit
going,
list.
So are we going to like slaughter him and put his head up so that people know he was killed?
Maybe. At the very least, we want to make it better.
Yes. Sure,
Make
why
the
not?
place
Yeah,
better.
he seems like a bit of
If
a
that
tool
involves
bag.
slaughtering him, then I'm okay with that. Because he's
Seems
making a
like
little girl pay taxes. And that just feels like a definitive line.
It feels wrong to make children pay
Yeah.
taxes.
Okay.
I'm glad we're in agreement about our socioeconomic ideals. So,
Would you like to join my book club?
You guys have a book club? Or is it just Irvin right now?
It's just
Irvin, and he
just reads
offered
the
it
Communist
to Finn,
Manifesto
but Finn has
over and
been
over.
A little bit
You
concerned.
realize the Communist Manifesto is only like 11 pages, right?
Yeah, I know. It's a really short book club.
That's really long for
Eric.
It's super long.
So,
All right,
is there anything else you all would want to do, or are you just going to pass the time until Moon High?
I think
Pass the time. I don't have.
I'm gonna busk
well,
a little more.
Yeah, let's see if we can busk a little more.
All right,
gonna
both of you
offer-
make separate performance checks, unless Irvin is going to assist Eric.
I will assist Eric.
Eric, you get
My
another
beautiful
+2.
companion. Okay,
I
so
look
I'm gonna
at him
roll.
and I say, I swear to God, if you throw me, I swear to God.
I'm gonna like hold you up. We'll see if I do well with my performance check. That's a natural fucking 20. So that's a 26.
All right.
I'm a natural performer.
You're going to get 3d20, or hold on, not 3d20. I'll do 3d8 gold.
So I am like picking Irvin up while he's doing some magic with his ball bearings, and I'm like holding him up like an acrobat, just on one hand, balancing him.
Like sparkles are going off behind him.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, I'll like toss him up and grab him, and then toss him up and then grab him until he gets upset about that.
You get 15 gold combined.
Fuck yeah.
Do we offer some of it to the little girl?
Do we see the little girl?
Yeah, she's just going around the carnival. She's kind of having a good time right now. She's happy, as far as you are aware.
So I'm considering 5 gold for me, 5 gold for you, 5 gold for her.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Cool. Alright, I'm gonna add 5 gold to my thing.
Same.
Which of you is going to offer it?
You.
I think probably not me. I'm Earth Boy.
you're Earth Boy, I'm incredibly uncharismatic. This is a problem.
Simple
Okay,
question.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll walk up, and I will make sure I am fully clothed now. That I am not.
Although, you know, I mean, I guess I was talking to her.
Yeah. You go ahead.
Okay.
She's going to take it in
Hi.
her hand and say, "Thank you. I'll need this for the short term, but Papa will be home soon, so I don't think I have to worry much anymore."
Does she seem eerily calm, or is that just how you're doing it?
She seems kind of like eerily calm about it. Like she knows everything's gonna be okay.
Both of us made different faces, but they meant the same thing.
Concern.
So,
I just walk away, and I'm like, I want to burn this place to the ground so bad.
So, we'll get to that. But first, we need to fight a halfling. Was it a halfling, or was it a gnome?
Yes, it was a halfling.
Halfling. So we've got to
Can
fight a
we-
halfling first.
Can we study the halfling? See, like, how strong he looks, how fast he looks.
Yeah.
How sexy he is.
Both of you make perception checks, and I'll roll a d20 for how sexy he is.
Thank
Or
you
no,
very
d10.
much.
A d10 on a
Thank
scale
you
of
very
1
much.
to 10.
That's right, it's 1 to 10.
17.
And a...
He's a 6.
10. Okay,
Irvin, you see him, and he looks decently speedy, and he looks like for his small size, he is able to pick things up way bigger than he is. Like, almost
He's a strong
ant-esque.
lad.
Yeah.
He's a strong lad. Okay.
Strong lad. Eric, you notice he's got, like, a decently chiseled chin. He's a 6 out of 10 on the attractiveness meter. But, like,
Okay.
he's a little heavy set.
Okay, well... Don't worry, we don't have to be worried about being seduced.
Okay. Sure. He seems pretty strong.
And he's got nimble fingers.
Hey, you know what I just realized? He doesn't know that he's fighting us.
That's
You
true.
wanna
He
try
does
to,
not know
like-
yet.
Give him food poisoning or something?
You've still got about 5 hours, so we could
Yeah, I
work
know.
through it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to. Do you have food poisoning as a skill?
Have you seen the food around here? It shouldn't be that hard to find something that'll give him food poisoning.
But he works here. He'll know.
I mean, man's gotta eat.
And
Alright,
he's
you know
got a
what,
bit of a gut. It looks like he can eat a lot.
Yeah. Oh, you know, I'm good at nature. If I go and, like, if I'm just, like, wander back outside,
Mm-hmm.
like, outside the carnival, we're surrounded by, like, a forest, yeah?
Yeah.
Could I, like, scavenge for some berries or something that are not good to the digestive system?
Yeah, make a nature check.
Boom! Hey, this is
We're
where I'm
gonna
gonna
give
use that
this guy
guidance
the
I've been holding on
runs?
to. That's a 12.
You find... You're not sure if it's, like, poisonous or not, but you do find a bush of berries that have, like, a off-putting greenish color.
They at the very least, you know what? I'm gonna cut one in half.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Eric. Eric, you're immune to disease. Should you lick this?
Sure, I'm gonna lick it.
Make a constitution saving throw.
You're
Even if
damn
he's
right
immune to
I do.
disease?
I want to see how it affects him. I wouldn't consider the
Aw.
runs a disease.
So
I
that's
beg to differ.
a 10.
You're fine.
I feel fine. I mean,
It tastes like
Does it
berries.
maybe a little bloated, but
Does it seem like it would hurt someone? You know, you're a strong man, but if you weren't a strong man,
If you eat a lot of them, maybe.
Okay. So I'm gonna take the whole bushel.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back inside the carnival. Can I find like a there's beer everywhere, I assume.
Yeah.
Is there like a specifically like a sweet mead?
Yes. There's a
Okay.
cart like towards the big top that is just selling all the drinks.
Cool. Sweetest mead you got?
How big? Small, medium, large, or halfling size?
Halfling size.
He pulls out a mug that is the size of an actual halfling.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Oh no! Oh no! That's a lot.
And he's
Yep.
like, all right, and he just basically picks up a keg and just opens it up and is letting it pour into there.
Yeah, how much?
For this size, like 2 gold.
Cool. Done.
All right. You have a 3-foot-tall mug of mead.
All right, so let's bring this on over.
Well, first I'm gonna mush up all the berries into like a compote,
Okay.
and it's gonna go into sweet mead.
Okay.
You're gonna stir it around, get it nice and dissolved. And you know what's really funny about my experimental elixir, Jason?
Mm-hmm.
That if I make another one, the first one that I gave him goes inert and does nothing.
You didn't give it to him. He didn't take it. He gave it back to you.
Oh, he didn't want that? He just wanted the alchemy jug?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well that's gonna go inert tomorrow anyways.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna drink the experimental elixir,
Okay.
and one of the things for alter self is you can change your appearance.
Yep.
I'm gonna look like one of the people who works here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pick up the giant thing of mead. I'm gonna walk over to whatever the fuck his name is.
Leok.
Leok. Hey, Leok, some of us in the back have noticed how hard you're fucking working, so here you go, friend.
Oh, yeah, thank you. And he picks it up with one hand and just starts downing it.
Cool! And I just walk away.
All right,
And I
thanks,
just go
man.
back to-
You coming to the bout? You gonna come watch the bout tonight?
Of course, I wouldn't miss
Awesome.
it.
Yeah,
See
I
you
want to
there.
fucking rock the socks off of that Genasi.
You fucking show it to that terrible pebble person, and I'm gonna walk away. Around a corner, drop it, walk back to Eric. Okay, so I think we might have just given that person, like, the worst food poisoning, but they also seem real strong. So who knows?
We'll see, I guess.
We'll
Next
see.
time.
Yep. And yes, as you all go and prepare for Moonfall and get ready for your fight, if you haven't taken any damage, so you're not going to need a short rest.
No.
That is where we're going
What
to
you
end
can
it.
do, Eric, is you can do, if you wanted to, you could expend the use of your channel divinity to get a spell slot back.
Can
I think, yeah, it's
Yeah.
something from, like, Tasha's, I think.
Yeah.
I? Sure. Yeah, I'll expend
Yeah,
it.
you can use
And you
channel
c-
as a bonus action. One expended
Yeah.
spell slot be no higher than level 2.
So you could get one of your level 2s back.
Yeah,
and
I'll
then
get
you
my
can
level
get
2
that
back.
channel and you can get that channel divinity back on a short rest.
Yep.
But you can only do the refuel thing once a day. But you can
Once
you
per
can
long
basically
rest,
just get
yeah.
a second back.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well,
You can
I
get
will
your
mark
second
that
back.
channel divinity back, and I think we're good.
Yeah. So next time, they're going to go enter into a fight in the Big Top 10, which is sure to be a fun time, and maybe do a prison break or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
We'll see. We'll see.
But yeah, we'll see what happens next time. So
I
thank you all for
really,
coming in.
I really hope he didn't succeed that because I'm very proud of that
Oh,
plan.
he succeeded. I roll a 17 on the die.
Fine.
God damn it.
Whatever.
I'm so
Okay,
proud of that
fine.
plan. God damn it.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.